Here are the 7 AI tools that have actually improved my life. Honestly, AI features are being forced onto us too often right now, but sometimes they're amazing. So let's start with the one that completely transformed how I handle my daily tasks. This is Superlist, and it's a beautiful to-do list app with an AI feature that I use every day. I've tried 27 different to-do list apps. Yes, I've counted, and most of them either overwhelm you with features or they're so simple they're basically useless. Superlist is the perfect middle ground. It has this hidden AI integration that's absolutely game-changing. Pretty much every morning I use their voice feature to plan my entire day. I literally just speak for 30 seconds and it automatically generates tasks with all the right details and context. No formatting, no structure needed. I just record my morning thoughts and it transforms them into a perfectly organized action plan. Every task is basically its own page with full note-taking features. I can nest tasks within tasks, and those tasks also have pages. So whether I'm planning a quick email or an entire project launch, everything can live in this one system. Now, speaking of projects, one of my least favorite tasks has always been creating presentations for clients. It used to take me hours until I found this next tool that does something I still can't believe. So I've been using this AI tool called Gamma for a few years now, and it's perfect for proposals and pitch decks and any sort of visual storytelling you might need to do. With their new Gamma 3.0 update, it gets even better. It's been a total game changer. Watch what happens when I use the new Gamma agent. It can intelligently edit your entire project with AI in just a click. But here's the part that really blew my mind. You can drop links and images in the chat sidebar, and Gamma Agent will actually use them in the project. Plus, and this is huge, it's connected to the web so it can research and find relevant information to use as sources. It's literally doing the work of a research assistant and a designer at the same time. But the number one reason to use Gamma, it makes your work look absolutely beautiful effortlessly. You just describe what you want and Gamma does the heavy lifting. It understands design principles so well, and if you give it your brand, then it will be able to nail your style every single time. And here's what most people don't realize. It doesn't stop at presentations and documents. You can also build websites, lead magnets, and social media posts. They've even added an API so you can connect it to all your favorite apps to automate content creation as well. This video is sponsored by Gamma, so huge thanks to them. You can try Gamma for free at gamma.app. Link is in the description. Test it out. You'll understand why I use it all the time. Okay, if I had to pick one tool that makes me more productive than 99% of people, this is it. And when you see what it does, you're going to wonder how you ever lived without it. Whisperflow basically replaces your keyboard, but not in the way you think. Watch this. I just press my function key, Whisper starts listening, and perfect text appears wherever my cursor is. I'm constantly using it in Slack and Notion and Cursor and ChatGPT. It's not just faster, it's incredibly accurate. It handles grammar, punctuation, and even removes filler words like and I just speak naturally and it figures out exactly what I'm trying to say. But here's the feature nobody talks about, snippets. It works like a text expander on steroids. You speak a keyword and it writes your full response. Those emails you send 10 times a day, one word and you're done. This genuinely feels like magic, and yes, it works on your phone as well. They have an app. Between this and the next tool I'm about to show you, you're going to feel like you have superpowers. So for the longest time, everyone kept telling me, you have to try Raycast. I ignored them for months. Huge mistake. Here's why. The tool is essentially a command center for your entire Mac, but calling it that doesn't do it justice. It's like having a personal assistant that can control everything on your computer instantly. Everyone uses Raycast differently because it can do so much, so let me show you the features that save me the most time. Clipboard history, color picker, window manager, the Spotify and YouTube integrations are also game changers. And then the AI integrations, of course. Raycast connects to all the frontier models, and you can even run your own locally if you prefer that for privacy reasons. Everything is just a few keystrokes away. No clicking through menus, no app switching. Type what you need and then you're done. But while Raycast helps me work faster, this next tool helps me create content faster. And if you do any sort of screen sharing for work, you need to see this. I'm constantly filming screen recordings for clients, for work, for these videos, and I've tried pretty much every tool out there, but Tela is hands down my favorite. Basically, you can create and share videos just like Loom, except this is just way better. For starters, every video you make in Tela just looks amazing. The design options are incredible, clean transitions, perfect zooms, professional layouts, all automatic. But here's where it gets interesting. The AI editing features are legitimately mind-blowing. One click removes all silences and filler words. It generates subtitles, creates AI chapters, and they just added AI audio processing that makes any microphone sound like a $500 setup. Definitely worth exploring if you currently use Loom at all for work, or if you want an easy way to get into content creation like what I do. Tela helps me make more content for social media, but this next tool helps me spend less time on social media. Both are necessary. Being a content creator, I spend a lot of time online, and it can get pretty overwhelming. These days, I'm trying to minimize my social media scrolling because personally, I can think clearer and I'm just happier overall when I haven't spent a few hours of my day swiping through TikTok and Instagram. But I still need to post content for work, and that's where this thing I've just started using called Post Syncer comes in. This tool I've been testing lets me schedule posts across all platforms without ever opening the actual social media apps. I can plan out my content, upload everything, and schedule it across all platforms, all from one place. It's a massive improvement in my workflow. I'm hoping it will help me become more active across all these platforms without me losing a lot of time. The AI Content Studio feature helps me generate interesting ideas and captions for my posts. Plus, there's an AI video generator built in if that's what you need. But all these tools help with external productivity. This last one, it changes something even more important: how I think. I've tried every journaling approach imaginable at this point, physical journals, journal apps, but yet nothing stuck until I found voice notes. So here's what I do. Throughout the day, whenever I have a thought worth capturing, I just pull out my phone and talk. Walking the dog, I record. Ideas in the shower, grab my phone and record. It transcribes everything perfectly and gives each note a memorable title automatically. But here's where it gets genuinely mind-blowing, and this is why I've talked about this tool before on my channel. I can actually chat with all of my journal entries at once using AI. It's like having a therapist with perfect memory who remembers every single thing you've ever said. Want to know what made you happy last year? It knows. Want to track how your goals have evolved? It also knows that. The insights are honestly scary accurate and super useful for me. And then there's this create feature that is easy to miss, but I actually use constantly. Any voice note can instantly become a summary, an email, or something custom. I use this to get started on video scripts a lot. You just select what you want to create and you're done. Then you can export it to any other app. If you found this video helpful, watch this next one where I break down my favorite AI note-taking apps. Thank you, Gamma, for sponsoring this video. Their link is in the description, and thank you all for hanging out. I'll see you in the next one.